Hello, beautiful people of the world. I know it's been a long time since you've seen me, and for those of you who are just now joining me, I'm Kelsey, and I am horrible at making videos on a regular basis. I know. It's been a while. It's been like 3-4 months, maybe? I don't know. Some crazy number. And I could make up excuses to tell you why I haven't been filming, but I'm just going to be completely honest, I am lazy. I have time. Okay, I don't have a lot of time because I am a busy person. But when I do have time, I spend my time watching videos, not filming. Yeah, my B. But I was feeling ambitious today because it is currently 10:44 on a Thursday. And you're probably just like, Kelsey, why aren't you in school? Well, you see, I have been off school all week. It is not a Thursday, it's a Wednesday. That's even, either way, point still stands. East Coast got almost 3 feet of snow. So, no school for me. So I'm planning on filming 2 videos today. One is going to be this one, which is going to be a talk through, get ready with me. I'll chit chat about my life and obviously what I'm doing. I have a nice little TV table of stuff over here. And then the other one I'm hopefully going to be filming with my friend. We're hopefully going to do a challenge video for you guys. I don't know which one yet. She's coming over later. We will talk about it when she gets here. So yeah, that's just a quick heads up on what I'm planning on uploading in the next few days. I would say I'm going to try and get to a regular schedule, but I personally don't know what my schedule is going to be. I have 2 jobs and I have school, so I don't know how often I'm going to be able to upload, but I will attempt to forego my laziness and actually start filming for you guys. So after that, let's just get into it. So like I said before, I have a nice little table laid out here. So even though I'm going to like go out and play in the snow later, I'm still going to do a full face of makeup because, I mean, why not? You can. I've done it. Did I forget to put on I forgot my moisturizer. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is moisturizer because I am forgetful. So this is the Aveeno Clear Complexion Daily Moisturizer. This is a new one for me. I just got it, I don't know, like a week and a half ago. Because I ran out of my old moisturizer, and I've been liking it. It's a little heavy, which, I mean, it's good for the winter time, but this isn't one that I'd use, like, in the summer. I'd use something a little more lightweight, but it's very moisturizing. I don't recommend using it if you have oily skin, though, because I have oily skin, and I've discovered that it tends to make me look oily about halfway through the day. So, I mean, like, I deal with it. I'm fine. I'm used to looking oily and shiny and stuff like that. So it doesn't bother me too much, but if you're one of those people that really hates looking shiny and oily and gross, then if you have oily skin, I wouldn't recommend this moisturizer. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick sip of my coffee here, my little Grumpy Cat mug. Awesome. So I'm gonna start with primer, and this is the Maybelline New York Master Primer, and this is the 100 Blur and Smooth. I really like this one. I feel like maybe it's just me having never used primer before. Maybe all primers do this. I don't know. But I like the way that it makes my face feel after I apply it, because it really does smooth out my face and make my face feel ready for makeup, and it's really cool. I like it. So I would recommend this primer. Gonna blend it all in here. So, alright, next I'm gonna go in with the Avon Extra Lasting Concealer in medium. This isn't exactly my shade, but I put it on before foundation so that it kind of blends in with the foundation when I put it on. And then it's just a doe foot applicator. And I just put it anywhere I'm having breakouts, which is basically my entire forehead right now. Because it's that time of year where I break out. I tend to break out more during the winter because my face, the air is dry, so my face produces more oil, and yeah. And then I have some other spots that I just want to cover up. And I'm going to blend that in with my Claire's knockoff beauty blender that I really need to wash. I need to wash all of my stuff. Probably going to do that after this video, not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna dab that in. I found that dabbing this concealer in gets the most coverage for me. That's just for me. Someone else may find that rubbing it in works better for them, but I find dabbing works better for me. And then maybe blending it a little. But as you can see, it doesn't quite match my skin tone. Especially my forehead, because my forehead tends to be really light and more pink toned, and this is definitely more of an orangey yellow toned concealer. Oh, and I've hopped on the YouTube trend. As you can see, I look somewhat put together up top, but it's pajama pants. I'm filming with pajama pants on because it's comfy, and I mean, why not? Now I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation, and this is in 105. I think this is the lightest shade they have. And then blend it in. And this one I'll kind of do a mix of dabbing and smoothing and blurring and rubbing and stuff. Go up towards the hairline so you don't have that really awkward, annoying foundation line. The ears for the same reason. And then what I like to do once I've blended it in is that I'm actually going to go over it with my hands once, because I find that tends to give it a more natural finish. Oh, and this is, I don't think it says on here, but it's kind of like, oh, 105 Classic Ivory, by the way. It's kind of like a medium to full coverage, depending on how much you build it up and the way that you put it on. So there's that. Alright, I'm going to open up my trusty little NYX bag here, and I'm going to get out the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Concealer. The label has been completely rubbed off, but I'm the shade Ivory, and I'm just going to put that under my eyes in like a triangle shape, excuse me. Just can't talk today, guys. Like, I got up early and I just can't talk. That's just how the day is going. But it's fine. And then I'm going to take the pointed tip of the knockoff beauty blender and dab that, because the under eye area is very, very sensitive and you want to be very gentle with it. You don't want to pull because it'll create wrinkles. Itch. Okay, now before I go anywhere with the eyes, I'm actually going to take my Kerrygrand Lip Whip. So this is Tinted Peppermint. This is something that you can get online or in Sephora. I really like it, and I'm just going to put that on my lips because my lips are feeling a little gross. But I find it to be very, very moisturizing, so I would highly recommend this. It's really nice. Alright, so I'm going to quickly go in with blush, and this is LA Colors Single Blush in Spice. I'm just going to take my Satina blush brush and apply that to the apples of my cheeks. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my CoverGirl True Blend powder in Translucent Medium, number 4. And a little baby powder brush from Satina. I have a lot of Satina brushes, guys. And I'm just going to apply that all over my face to set my foundation. Okay, so there's actually one more thing I'm going to do to set the face, and this is a trick that I learned in Color Guard especially, because when you do show makeup and such, It's really important that the makeup stay on throughout the entire performance, and you get really sweaty during a performance. So one trick that I learned is actually spraying hairspray on your face. I know that probably seems like the worst possible thing to do for your skin, and you know what, it probably is, but at the end of the day, you're going to wash it off, you're going to clean your face out, you're going to clean all the aerosol and stuff out of your pores if you clean your face really well. So, I mean, I don't typically have a problem with it. I find it doesn't break me out, I just break out naturally. Like, I just have naturally bad skin. So, this doesn't really affect me too much. So I'm just going to spray that on my face. It's kind of like a makeup setting spray. And while I'm at it, because I can. Alright, now we're going to go in with the eyes. So I'm going to take the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I have really oily eyelids and I find it's really good for that. And I really need to get a new one. So I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Just one, not the other. And I'm going to blend that in. And one thing I learned after using this the first time is that you have to let it set for a minute and get tacky. So just take a minute, sip your coffee, do something, put on a piece of jewelry, something that'll just take like a minute just to let the primer get tacky so that it holds the eyeshadows better. I love Keurig coffee. It's like it's the Starbucks Mocha K-Cup with French vanilla creamer, hazelnut creamer, and a little bit of sugar. Oh my god, it's so good. Spilled it on my table earlier. That was an adventure. Alright. What I'm quickly going to do is, I don't fill in my eyebrows because, as you guys can see, I already have extremely filled in heavy eyebrows. I mean, I probably could do a little right there, but I'm not going to. So I'm just going to take the spoolie end of my eyebrow brush and I'm just going to brush them out. I don't even set them with like Vaseline or anything, I just brush them out. It's fine. Alright. Now I'm going to go in with my Cargo Cosmetics Let's Meet in Paris palette. Cargo is very hit or miss. I find that their best shadows tend to have the most fallout, so make sure that when you're doing your makeup you have a little bit of makeup remover with you. Especially the silver one in here, Louvre, that has a lot of fallout. If you apply it with your fingers, it's a little less fallouty. Doesn't have as much fallout, but still definitely just be careful. There's only one matte shadow in this palette. It's called Baguette, but everything else is either metallic or just has like I don't want to say chunks, but like pieces of glitter in it. It's a good palette. I really like it. It's always one that I like come back to. So, speaking of the silver color, that's actually what I'm going to start with today. So I'm going to take Louvre on my middle finger, and I'm just going to apply that on the inner half of my lid. You can see it's very, very pigmented. But then again, most of the pigmented shadows are the ones that have all the fallout. So, and like I said, just to the inner half. And I find that dabbing it on first, and then kind of swiping at it, blending it out, that's how you create the least amount of fallout. You pack it on, and then you slowly, gently blend it out. Okay, I'm just going to kind of wipe that finger off on my makeup bag because I don't care about my makeup bag. It's already gross anyway. Alright, now I'm going to take this little baby accent brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to take this color, Madame, this purple color right there, and I'm going to put that on the outer half of my lid. And it'll create kind of like a smoky effect. Wow, this palette is nasty. I need to clean this thing. It's got like 5 colors on the back of my hand from this lid. It's gross. As you can see, it's very pigmented, very dark. It's one that you really want to be careful to blend out. Otherwise it will look like you have a black eye. So I'm just going to take that and apply that and blend it into the silver gently. And you really want to focus on getting that outer V shape. You want it to be a little bit like a cat eye. Not too much. And the good thing about this being so dark is that if you really wanted to, you really don't need eyeliner for this look. I just kind of like it. But you know what, I actually might not put on any today. Okay, now I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush here from Satina, and I'm going to pick up this color Cafe, and it's just a slightly glittery brown, and I'm going to put that in the crease. Get rid of that. I like a little black spot in the corner of my eye. Okay. And then I'm going to take that matte shade Baguette. I don't know if you guys can see that. Baguette. And I'm going to take that on my middle finger again since I cleaned that one off. I'm just going to, excuse me, oh my goodness. I'm just going to put it under my eyebrow. I feel like there's like a feather or something underneath my nose and it's really bothering. Now I'm going to take the color above it, Macaroon. Can you guys see that? I think you guys can. Yeah. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to use my ring finger to do that. I'm just going to put it very lightly. Now if you guys want, you can add eyeliner here, but I'm actually just going to go straight to lashes because I don't want this look to be too heavy, seeing as I'm going out in the snow later. So I'm going to pull out my CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara. I'm just going to apply that to my eyelids. Eyelids. Did I seriously say that? Eyelashes. Alright, just like that. Now I'm going to go back to the spoolie brush, and I'm going to use the eyeshadow applying end, or the brow product applying end, and I'm going to take the color Versailles, which is the green right there, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line just to smoke it out a little bit. Because purples and greens tend to make my eyes pop, so I try to use those colors when I can. For those of you that have stayed with my channel and haven't like unsubscribed in the long time that I've been gone, thank you for sticking with my channel. I hope you guys do enjoy the videos that I very rarely make. I know I'm nowhere near as fun as like some of the big names on YouTube, but I really appreciate you guys for staying with me and stuff. So thank you. Still working my way, my comfort level and stuff with YouTube. And my collection is nowhere near as big as theirs. Now I'm going to take this blending brush, round angled shadow brush. I use this blending brush from Satina, and I'm just going to blend that out, smoke it out. That way it's not so harsh. There we go. Alright, last step of the makeup look today is just to add a lip gloss, and I really am just adding a lip gloss. I'm not going to add any lipstick or anything. So I'm just taking this Michael Kors lip gloss that I got for Christmas 2 years ago. It came with a nail polish as well. And it's in the color Siren, and I'm just going to apply that to my lips. And that is everything for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry again for not filming in a while, but I really hope you guys did enjoy. And please tell your friends about my channel. I know that definitely having more subscribers would definitely motivate me more to make videos, so hopefully I gained a few of you today. And I will see you guys next time on my channel. Keep a lookout for that challenge video.